Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Hi, pals. Okay. So, this is it. I don't even know I don't even know how to best explain this, but I cannot believe that I'm doing this. I have meant I always intended to watch the movie. Um However, after covering the It Ends With Us drama for over a year, I am actually have never sat down to watch the movie. And I know the tea, I know the headlines, I know all of the off-screen chaos and everything that's going on with the lawsuit, but I literally have never seen the movie. I've never read the book. So today we are going to fix that. Um, I'm going to go ahead and do a full live reaction, but you do have to watch it on your own Netflix and watch it on your own show. And so, um, I am going to have I am going to have you guys, yeah, so you guys watch it on your own Netflix. I'm gonna run a timer. I can't show it here, so I'm gonna pause and we're all gonna kind of sync up here to start off. Um, I have put a little thing, so let's all start up at 00 and you guys can watch it along with me so you kind of know where I'm at. Just because of copyright and everything, I'm gonna have to wear headphones and do it that way. But I figure, I've seen everything. I've seen all the text messages. I've seen all of the shit talking, and I think it's finally time that I bring some context to the situation and kind of get a little more information. Okay, so I think I'm going to try and get through as much. It looks like it's about a 2 hour and like 3 minute movie. So I'm going to try and get through, I think maybe about an hour to start off. And then I know because I want to do this. I want to watch this movie, but I feel like everybody's at work today, which I understand, and I think you wanna watch it along with me. So let's watch the first hour. I'm gonna give you my thoughts, and then let's watch the second hour a little bit later. Let's maybe watch, something tonight after work or something. What do you think? Because I already know I'm gonna have thoughts. We're gonna need breaks. I don't wanna rush through this. We are going to do this viewing properly. So if you're here live, you're gonna get the first half with me. And if you want a part two, you already know what to do. So um let's go ahead. Let me see. Let's pull this up here. Because I want to get my timer right. So if you guys are in the chat, hi guys, how's it going, everybody? Hi Mia. I've never watched it either. My 2 teenage daughters watched it and before any of us knew about the drama, and they both came in crying, and we had amazing to talk about how, "Oh, that's so sweet." I love that it brought that conversation up for you guys and your family. Hi, everybody. Lar, thank you for getting me out of my own head and sending, an email this morning, and, you know, she sent me an email and was like, "Hey, I think it's time. I think it's time you get back on alive. Like, there's people here." Let me read the email that she sent. "I'm just checking in on you and your fun, hilarious self. One when you might be doing another live stream. It's kind of time. Don't you think? Let me know your thoughts. Christine and I are here to support you. Kick ass if you need it. Just letting you know we have your back." And I fucking needed that. So thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being around and supporting me. And I've just, figuring this journey out. But if you guys are wanting to watch along, I want you to tell me your favorite moments. So I'm gonna stop and pause as needed. I'm gonna talk you through it. So if you're cleaning, if you're working, if you're doing whatever, I'm gonna cover this first hour here, and we're gonna get through as much of it as we can. Hopefully, it doesn't take me too long to do that. But good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Okay. So if you're gonna watch along with, maybe you're watching this on a live recording afterwards. Maybe you are just now joining me live. I'm gonna try and update my timestamps as time goes on here, in this bottom right corner. So if you are watching the show, watching the movie, as well, you can kind of follow along with where I'm at. Okay. Um, if anybody has questions or things pop up, I love to see the comments. Okay. Let me go. Let's go ahead. Let's do this damn thing. And you guys can hear me okay? Maybe make sure because I'm figuring out the technology part of it. I have you connected in with my microphone, but getting you all connected up, and I want to make sure I can hear and not, doing it all from the laptop, doing it live. Okay. Well, maybe you're in the UK watching it on Netflix. That's okay. If you can't get to it, you should be able to stream it from wherever you can, or maybe you watch it or rent it. Oh, I don't know if we want to be doing that, but you know, you know what I'm saying. Well, maybe it's a good movie. I'm trying to take all of my, and just come into this with a fresh mind. Okay. So let me pull it up. Let me get the timer started and the other timer started all at the same time. And let's get this 3, 2, and 1. We just got a little intro situation. Okay. Da, da, na, 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 na. Blah, blah. Dun, dun, dun. I'll also be responding to you guys in the comments and just actively being in the comments with you. So, like, if you don't always hear me chit-chatting, I'm here with you. Ooh, look at the Wayfarer logo has always been a cute one. I love the light bulb and like the situation. Ooh. Classic. They shot this it was supposed to be set in Boston, right? She always has so many rings on. I could never, they just clank against my. Very New England-esque. I've got my Alani. I did like that car. The Mercedes hubcaps. She was way too old. If this was supposed to be in early 20s, she. Mm. That's a wig, right? She's wearing a wig? Because the hairline's pretty good. I've seen that staircase before. I've seen that staircase. I think somebody gets thrown down. I don't know why I'm laughing. I laugh on uncomfortable moments, but that's quite a winding staircase. Also, it does seem odd to have like a girl returning to her teenage bedroom when she's like visibly in her 40s or like almost 40. There's a little bit of my parents would never, they'd be like, sorry, girl, my mom's trying to pack up my shit and get me out of the house. She's like, here's your box of stuff. Get out of here. God, I can't believe I'm watching this. Yeah, I like how her dad's dead, apparently, and she's over here thinking about a wooden heart. She's wearing $5,000 worth of hair. Five things you loved about your father. She has to give a eulogy. That needs to be a voluntary thing. That can't be a forced thing. Yeah, because that's really gonna piss me off if she, the entire time, is supposed to be playing, like, a young 20s, like, and she this because I thought they aged up the whole script. Um, "Hey, look, it's the guy from" it's the it's, oh, who's a um, oh, no. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna pause it. We're gonna pause it right here. Yes. So, currently, she's up on stage, and, she picks up her list of 5 things she wanted to say about her dad, and it's the guy from, oh, it's gonna kill me. Um, Christina and it's Owen! Owen! Do you know what I'm saying? It's Owen! And he's, like, kind of an odd picture to put up for, like, a I don't know, maybe it's supposed to be like that, but he's, like, over here with, like, a thing. Anyways, she's supposed to be talking, but I think the point I'm trying to make is that, if I thought when they talked about the script and they talked about aging up the characters because of the domestic violence theme in the film, that makes a lot of sense to me. However, what I wanna say is that if they didn't change any of the other, I guess, structure of the script of, like, you going home to a room and, like 'cause, somebody that's older may not necessarily have that situation set out for them, and if they didn't really modify Grey's Anatomy, that's like if they didn't really modify the rest of the script to age up everything, that's gonna throw me off. Does that make sense? And if you look at her and she's, like, supposed to be a girl in her mid-20s coming home to, her father's funeral who died because that's gonna impact somebody. I mean, it's gonna impact everyone, but if it's gonna impact somebody a little bit differently at age 25 than it would at age 35, you know? Okay, I'm gonna restart it. I've never done this before, so if I'm doing this weird, sorry guys, I'm doing my best. Not that there's any way right or wrong way, but she did not look very good there. That's very judgmental of me, but the visuals of, like, the cityscapes, cute, love it. They must have just had a camera fastened to a car for a lot of it. I burped, sorry. That's probably not very I forgot I'm on camera. So she's sitting on the rooftop. Is this the rooftop scene? Is this the rooftop scene? Is this accosted on me? Is this it? Is this it? Wait, I'm so sorry. Okay, we gotta stop it. I need to stop. Sorry, I know we're only 6 minutes in. I'm so sorry. I guess I just didn't expect to be accosted by the infamous rooftop scene 5 minutes into the movie. That's, okay. Uh, so first questions are continuity because the continuity of she was in the car, she just left the funeral. Why does she have curly hair and makeup? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start it again. We're gonna keep going. Okay. So he just came out, he kicked a chair, she's sitting there, and she's the rooftop scene is right after the funeral scene in the book. So she was so what I'm confused because she literally was at the funeral. She stood up at the altar. She was supposed to give a eulogy for her dad, which, I mean, it's all very vague. Like, clearly, maybe there's a issue with her relationship with her dad, or maybe it was with her mom. Who knows? But she opened up a napkin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it was blank. And she goes, distressed. I'm sorry, I can't do this. She looked haggard as shit walking out of the church, saying nothing about Owen, what was his last name from Grey's Anatomy? She said nothing about Owen from her dad or whatever. Then she gets in the car, you just see nighttime. And we go from, it was like the Brooklyn Bridge, but you can tell that's LA. There's no way you can't tell that's LA, but it's LA. So there's like a rooftop scene here. She goes from looking haggard walking out of that church to looking all done up. She's got a tan, she's got makeup. It's like, I'm alarmed that this is happening so quickly into the movie. Okay, starting it back up. Before I restart this here, you're not going to see any footage. If you guys are just now watching, you do have to watch it on your own devices. I'm going to keep a timer in the bottom right-hand corner. So if you guys are watching along with me, you can watch it here. This is where I'm at within the movie. I'm watching it on Netflix. And so just know, like, if you want to sync up with me, you can just join anytime. I am going to pause just as I feel fit. And so if you're hoping to watch just a movie in continuity, then maybe don't do it along with me, or you can watch it along with me later. Thank you for joining me. Let's get started. I guess we're doing the rooftop scene. We're doing it real quick. She's so tan. Oh, compared to we have to stop again. Guys, this is going to be really hard to get through. Who wrote this movie? She's sitting there and he's going, it's a really strong chair. Can you get down from there? Like, I get what they're trying to do, but he's not doing it. Come on, Justin. I've never seen, I don't know if he's a good actor. I was hoping he would be. I was thinking he'd probably have to be a pretty damn good actor to do this whole thing, but I think it's the script and the connection. I don't know, man. I usually am pretty good at watching movies like full on, but cherry on top. Ooh, he's smoking. I wonder if they smoke real cigarettes. Isn't he supposed to be a doctor? Oh my God, they're so close to each other. I once saw that maraschino cherries stain your stomach for 7. Who the fuck? Is this the one that Ryan Reynolds wrote? I can't. This is so. People sat through this movie after watching this. It's weed, not a cigarette. Okay, that's good context. Oh yeah, I guess I do see that. Her wig looks worse here. I don't like the hairline. It was a chair, wasn't it? Why does he live next to his sister and her husband? Why is that a detail you would add? You mean to fucking tell me that was painful to just watch her. So I stopped it. She's laughing. Oh, he explains, I live upstairs next to my too much information to okay, you're sitting there. I mean, usually you talk, and then he says he's a neurosurgeon, and then she painfully laughs. Like you can tell it's that fake, but then seeing her laugh like that makes me know that every time she laughs in front of a camera fakely, like, that's her fake laugh. I wonder what a real laugh looks like. That's that's painful, and I thought you were a crypto bro. Crypto bro? Her laughing is absolutely red flags. Be so serious right now. Really expensive prostitute? Oh, that's a choice. Oh, that was a good I do. They're good at looking longingly at each other. What's her middle name? Her full fucking name is Lily Blossom Bloom. Remind me, is this a Colleen Hoover? Like, Colleen Hoover's a good writer? Is that what we're saying? No, she's talking about her dad. The pacing of the scene is weird. Not that I'm a movie expert. Ah! Oh, I don't like children being hurt. Aw. This is supposed to be the scene where they fall in love. I can already tell he's red flags, like, as a person. The first person I had sex with was homeless or temporarily unhomed or displaced. Why is that a fun fact about ourselves? Is that like just a what am I watching? Can you imagine if you walked into this movie? Oh, red flags already. She's talking about Atlas 10 minutes into the movie. Pause. This is the he is not charming. I am uncomfortable. The guy walks up there, you tell him that you had sex with a homeless man when your first time, whatever, and then he immediately goes, she goes, shock me with something, and he goes, I want to have sex with you, and is looking at her. The part that's killing me, you guys, is this rooftop scene was filmed. That's blowing my mind. You were so right. At this point in time, Allie, you were fucking Baldoni. These two people hated each other. And he knew at this point in time, he knew. I'm going to pull up my we're going a little off script. I wasn't planning on doing this. I'm fucking doing it right now. I need to pull it up. How do I get to my I changed my situation and now I'm annoyed. I won't be able to pull it up right now. Okay, just kidding. I messed up my setup, so we're not but I was going to pull up my timeline so that I knew the timing. I could do it on my phone, but I don't could I be charming with lines like this? Absolutely, I could not. I do not know how they tried to but I think where I'm struggling is even though I know the movie is about domestic violence and I know that this is a tumultuous relationship not just between the actors but between the characters. But I've watched like Justin Baldoni talk about the raw of the film and like talk about the importance of the messaging and all, you know what I'm saying? Like all the things they did to gas it up. That if I walked into this movie after watching all the promotional material and everything going on with it, and I was 10 minutes into it and I saw this, I'd be like, what the fuck are we watching? Like I currently am. This was not cleverly rewritten by Ryan Reynolds. This is insane. Okay, we need to keep going. He's telling her, I just want to have sex with you. I'm not getting in a relationship with you. Ladies, we've been here. We know how this goes. A reckless snacker. My quail. I he forgot what the question was because he just wants to have sex with her. I don't know if I could do this. Okay, thank God. He just undressed her shoulder a little bit, and then it got like there's some sexy music. I was, ugh, but immediately picked up a phone call. You know, that was such a clumsy, awkward scene. She's still giggling about the neurosurgery. Like, what is this? Also, you can't even if you can't smoke when you're on call, unrealistic. So it had to have been a cigarette. If it was weed, throws me off, especially if he's like kicking chairs and whatever else. You can't be on call when you do that. You can't be that's I messed up there. Okay, starting it back up again. Lily Blossom Bloom, you guys. I don't think this would be palatable at all. Yeah, but any type of like you can't even take like any type of anything that would alter your mind to be able to if you're on call like 24 hours. Like if they were to do a test and you had a bad patient outcome, there was absolutely no way that you'd be able to get away with that. Yeah, I think it's the risk is Katie, like what ends up happening for people. Oh, here is Isabella. This poor girl, she just wanted to be an actress and she got railroad like stuck in this fucking ew, her contacts do not look good. Aw, but I do like the glow of like the back in the day scene. I just think her contacts are a 28-year-old neurosurgeon. I think at 20, I guess I just know way too many people that are. You would be more of a. I think they'd make you be stuck in general surgery or doing miscellaneous than specialty tracks, but there it can happen. I don't know. I just watched Hoppers over the weekend, and sometimes they throw some pretty out of everything. There's some pretty unbelievable stuff in movies, so you kind of have to just. There's Alex New is it Newstetter Naystetter? They're on the classic bus. Love a good brown leather seat bus. She's looking back at him. He's not very good looking. No offense, in my opinion. I think Isabella's really pretty though. She packed up food for him. Well, it's like Alex Neeser. I feel like you could have picked somebody hot, like especially if he grows into like this. And I also don't think that I mean he does okay in what's his face? I'm thinking about too many things in the movies playing in my ears. Yes. Brandon Feekins. Feekins. Feekins has dead eyes to me. Like when you look into his eyes, they're just like the rest of his face looks good. Like he's obviously is an attractive person, but his eyeballs are like, you know, Timu Thor. But this Alex Nasetter guy, he's apparently from Kansas City. Went to the Shawnee Mission schools before they moved him out to Hollywood. Look at her. She's got a beanie on. What the fuck? She's wearing like a beanie. It. I like how that's how she deduced this whole Atlas relationship to in the rooftop scene is just like I had sex with a homeless guy. A beanie doesn't make anybody look sexy, but it can. It depends on the beanie. It can't be one of those like I don't know. Oh, she gave him her dad's clothes. My parents are going to be home for an hour. Do you want to have sex on the couch, homeless guy? Red flags. I think they're trying to create continuity. You said what's with the outfits? I think they're trying to probably create continuity across. Basic training. She's still got fucking overalls on. And the rings, like I don't know. She's got her patchwork beanie crop. That beanie is so just insane. It literally is. It's like they went to the extra, extra large beanie spot. Hey, I was there. I've been there. I danced outside of it. I put my phone on a poopy trash can and made a video for you guys. This outfit could make babies cry. Oh, you're funny. She's walking into her flower shop for the first time with her patchwork shirt that looks like I could have gotten it from Goodwill, but I bet she paid how much? That's the part that kills me. Is she could have gone like think about how much like cooler this would have been if they went the sustainable fashion route versus the you know what I mean? Like there's just so much waste and so much out there that that could have been a cool angle to this. Yes, with her poop brown beanie, Wrathful Poser, you are on it. It's kind of cute in the inside, like a little bar. Hold on, real quick before we're gonna pause it. Real quick before we get anywhere else. So she's opening up her flower shop, right? How weird was the rooftop scene was put in there way too weirdly. There's no context, there's not enough story, there's not enough understanding as to why. Like, I get that that's the meet cute of where they met, but why is it jammed between the scenes don't flow? Why are we I can tell we're about to meet Ryle and he's gonna come back in again, but the first meeting the first time around was odd. Like, that's an odd timing of things. This is weird. Okay. Oop, disgusting. Hi. I have an issue with my face says it all too. It makes it hard to hide what I'm thinking. Flower shop's depressing. She's not a very good actress, either of them. This is such bad acting. This is not a very like, they turn into best friends. That's such an awkward, like, "Oh, yeah, interaction." Ew, Jenny Slate, go back to fucking comedy. Jenny Slate is acting like it's a high school play. That's what it reminds me of, is like a high school play. Not a fucking $1,000,000, like, this earned how much in box office? The magic of marketing, you guys. The magic of marketing. We were really that bored in see, comedy scene, we needed this juxtaposition. Yeah, we did need this. This is cute. Pause. Is this the leather pants? This is the leather pants outfit that Jenny looks sexy in? It's literally like overalls. And they are just like slung fit to her body. Her acting in this is Jenny Slate's acting in this is actually insufferable, and I've only seen 3 minutes of it so far. What in the world? Like, Blake, it seems like she can kinda, but it genuinely seems like the direction they're getting is that they need to stick to exactly the script, and I think at some point in time that makes it seem unnatural coming out. But if they're supposed to, like, be best friend, and I know I'm probably just being hypercritical, but knowing all that I know, how am I not supposed to be, right? Right. Yes, she's a mod everywhere. She's our mod queen. Let's get her started back up. Okay. Why is her hair pinned up like that? What the fuck? Blake's hair's like Dr. Frankenstein, but with flowers. Ugh. I can't take responsibility for any of the people about to come in here. My husband, Marshall. Aw, they did muster up just a little bit of chemistry. But this is before. This was early. So they had you can tell the break in chemistry. They had chemistry before, but they had to mix all the scenes together. They should have just filled on the DV ones after they hated each other, probably, right? Okay, wait, pause. They you're even more terrifying in the daytime. The look in her eye, if you go back, she's like, same. Like, that was weird. She looks like you can tell she is in the throes of postpartum here. I have it like I can't show you the full movie, but I can share this screen really fast. Let me stop this screen and do this one instead. Um, this is where I'm at. You can tell she is right. Add to the stage. Oh, I don't know if it's big enough because of how I have it set up. Can you see right here, just that little screen right there? You can tell she is in the throes of postpartum there. You can just tell she's exhausted for one, isn't sleeping two. It is a lot. Now I need to figure out what I just effed up trying to do all that. Show you the face of her like right here. Okay, now I will stop sharing that screen and go back. Okay, let's get her going. But she is. Okay, now we're doing karaoke. Is this the onesie night? I'm going to have to back up a little bit because did I just miss something? We're going to have some dumb fun today. This is the end of I'm like, what? How many seconds in? Time check. Yeah. Where are we at? Yeah, we're at like, I'm going to edit my timer. Oh, nope, I'm not. Cancel, cancel, cancel. So I'm at like 30. I think my timer's a little bit ahead. I'm around like 30, yeah, 31 minutes. No, 30 minutes and 30 seconds. Why did we go from there in onesies, about to go onesie bar hopping, to like a karaoke scene? What is that? Well, now you see me. I just got a bag of jelly beans on Netflix. This is hysterical. This is they're feeding each other limes. Okay, so they are wearing onesies. Bowling? I thought she was in camo. She is in camo. Okay, so it was under. Okay, that makes more. So it is the same day. I feel less disjointed. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm right here. Ew. They were wearing onesies in the bowling alley, you guys. And he's got it wrapped around his waist. They're walking through the streets just once, just once. But she doesn't have a onesie on. Maybe they do it again. Like there's a. Are we swooning over him? Oh, he knows his angles. He he knows his angles. So when was this scene filmed? Does anybody know? Why is she so tan randomly? She's drawing flowers in a book and she's like ridiculously tan. Like it's like her tan's the same color as her red hair. Her roots. Okay, wait. I kind of love that. Like the interaction that Isabella and Alex are like it because it explains more of the background of why she's maybe finding herself in a relationship with someone like that. Like maybe she's insightful. Hi, Elsie Jack. It's a goddamn fuck oak trees, man. It's her body makeup. LOL. Is it that self tanner that smells so good? Thank you for the gifts. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Hi, Elsie Jack. Yeah, she's got a lot of tanner on laying in this bed, especially for Boston. Not that you can't be tan in Boston, but thank you so much for everything. Yeah. She made Wayfarer brand for her day. Oh, yeah. Oh, he hugged her in this moment. Oh, that's I have goosebumps. Ew. Okay, they've gone away. Oh, jump scare. The fucking flower shop. But look at how white she looks here. No offense, like she is white, but like why are we going from like super tan and bronze, like sitting in bed sketching? It's like the continuity, you know? Like she's visibly like ghostlier in this scene. The fucking pants too, man. Jenny is such a bad actor. Justin's looking tan now. She's my best friend. We had an awkward interaction like 10 minutes ago. Well, yeah, Polly, Justin Baldoni clearly is what would be considered like a standardized attractive male, and he's got a great smile. He's there, but like he does look like he's in a genuinely good mood though. And this, what a dumbass! What a dumbass! He put the name of our shop as the delivery address. The fucking crystal boots. I'm done. What's with the hair? It is just so out of nowhere. And the makeup, I can't. Like, oh, like you gonna it looks like a Beyonce music video. What is this? Like, oh, there's Colleen. Oh, cheers. What are they wearing? Oof. Everybody's wearing sequins or sparkles. Is that like the theme? The hair reminds me of a Beyonce music video. They're married. No, the camo jacket's like I feel like it kind of the bra underneath it and the boots. I don't understand. Okay, so it's not a bra or it is a bra? No, it's a dress that she took off strategically. Is this the part where it's low cut and we have to Cowleen Hoover? I've always wanted to go to a party where there was champagne bottles in a champagne tower like that. But then also how wasteful, like, the fishnets with the PJ bottoms. It does look like, I prefer a camo pattern that's, like, more authentic, if that makes sense, rather than, like, the m not y I don't know, you can tell the difference between camo patterns sometimes, you know? What? I'm just looking at you. Pause it. There is a difference, and I'm gonna say, ladies, we've seen this before. He is gorgeous, but that is a walking warning label. He just did a good job of making me go. Because there's a difference between, like, playfully, quietly going, like, "Can you just be quiet for just 1 second?" Or, like, "Can you just shut up for 1 second?" But the way that he said it was like, "You shut the fuck up." Like that the way he did it, that was, I the and her going, "Okay, no." Like, girly, there was red flags all over the place, you know? Yeah, wrathful poser, like a real camo, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, where we're at, guys, is we're at, I believe it's, Jenny Slate's, like, birthday or whatever, and he's still, I guess, pursuing her. She's got the, $12,000 Cristal boots on, even though she's a poor, you know, flower shop owner. Let's get back in it. Okay. I like you. What are you, 5? Why does she look like she's gonna cry? It's too much makeup in her eyeballs. That interaction would never seduce me, or, like, I feel like any the hair is so just fucking it's, like, everywhere. Oh my gosh. No, they're gonna do it. Oh no. You want me to stop? Oh, I know too much. But yes, I don't wanna have sex, not tonight. Okay, so she says no. I don't do casual. I know way too much to watch them make out like that. You okay? What are you doing? He just undressed. No body double. She used a body scene for wait, okay, pausing this, guys. When were body doubles used here? Did she use I don't like her breasts. Those don't look like her breasts. What do you mean? I don't know if I saw much. I think you genuinely don't see much. Okay, so the only Colleen Hoover, so this is all I kind of have context to go off of either, is that I've read Colleen Hoover's Verity. I read that was my first introduction to Colleen Hoover. I read Verity, and it was actually like it was insane. It was a good twist, but there was a lot of raunch in it, and I didn't realize there was raunch in it. I had heard about Colleen Hoover's books. I had recommended them. I was like passing like or gifting them to people because they were just popular books or whatever. And so when I went to go buy a gift, I would be like, "Oh, it looks like it could be a good book. I don't know." Gift it, read the back. You're like, "Okay, maybe try it out." Um, no body doubles were allegedly used, but how was this written originally as a 20-year-old character? That's yeah. So I think it's just some of the background and the context and stuff maybe is like a if they were gonna age up the character, they should have aged up, I feel like, the rest of the script, and I feel like there's maybe some plot holes missing because they wanted to include the piece about the dad maybe to give us her trauma background. Um, but currently where I'm at is she basically made out with Justin Baldoni. They're at the friend's birthday party, and I guess he lives next door, which is why I'm guessing we jumped to a bedroom pretty quickly. They're in a room. He's getting undressed, and she just told him she does not want to have sex and that she doesn't sleep with people casually like he does, even though that's her thing. Um, and he goes, okay. And so now he's stripping down and saying, we're just going to go to sleep. And so he's getting naked. And she goes, do you have clothes I can wear? And that's kind of where we're at. She wanted a body double and had them write it in something, and that she refused to use it. And Justin said she was setting him up. This is not what 20-year-olds do. Wrathful poser, I beg to differ. I know way too much about. And I think it just really depends on, not necessarily that it was my experience, but I think it just depends on culturally and socially where you're at and how you grew up and whatever. But I think it does throw me off. I think not only with the continuity of the scenes, but it throws me off that in the context of this is supposed to be a 20-year-old or something person, or in the mid-20s, going to a big bougie birthday party like that, and like we just didn't have the money for that, and we didn't have like we're trying to, and especially if she's opening a business and it doesn't look like she's social, which I get, like everybody's in different situations, but I think it's odd to me, Marshall and the sister being married, because even too, if you're in your mid 20s, there's not like people being married is kind of a newer thing that you're running into. And so I think they maybe put that in there instead of them just dating. They offered it as married, but are saying for intimate sex scenes, they reportedly the birth scene, she refused a body double. I forgot that. Oh, there's so much more story to this. She has a baby. Okay, I'm going to keep playing. She unzips the back of her dress. She's got fishnets on. That's clearly not a body double. She kicked her dress off into the corner. Justin Baldoni looks ripped. Like he looks like he's been eating nothing but like he was on a dehydration situation for this scene. I would want to take off my earrings before putting that shirt on. That's a cute scene. I don't think you've ever done this before. And then she puts on the shirt and he goes, it was sexier in my head. Ew, I would also not be sleeping with my tights on. Those $12,000 crystal boots. Ew, were they like a sock? It also means a lot to me, like oh, my feet hurt so bad. I've been on my feet all day. Remember that like fucking video? He called her a smartass and she looked genuinely traumatized by that. Wait, I'm gonna pause it, go back. I'm gonna see if I can clip that. Oh no. Let me share this. Can you guys see that? This is where I'm just like the look when he's like smart ass. And this is literally how she looks, you guys. She's like, Oh, that's funny. That made me giggle. Okay. Um, share this tab instead. She looks genuinely offended by it. Okay, so he ew, she's gonna go to sleep with her makeup like that on? Girl, she did. Well, his apartment's fancy. Got wine bottle wall? Oh. Jenny Slate is such a bad actress. Such a bad actress. Hi, Umami. How's it going? This man runs through women like candy. Family relationship red flags. The way I would shut my family member down. Pause, stop. First off, how many more red flags does a person need other than like your best friend walking into a room to tell you, do not date him. He goes through men like or women like candy. And then continue to disparage your brother in front of their like when clearly they just are building a forming a bond, and then him going, date me, date me, date me right now. And you're like, I'd be like, we need to put a pin in this conversation. We'll have this discussion later, not in front of your sister. How about? Maybe that's just me being married for too long. I guess I don't know what I would have done if I was in my 20s in a fancy neurosurgeon's apartment. He's a neurosurgeon. What? Guys, there's just so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna keep going. A normal person would just leave and go to therapy. The dance scene. Ooh, those are cute shoes. He wants to try to date. Oh, lost a mic. Sorry, guys. What's that orange dress? Oh, he puts her up pizza and what is with this roof? They like the rooftop? The dancing scene. Oh, they do look cute, and particularly the most cute in this dance scene. Oh, I don't know what's the deal with this. Like, so did they ever have sex? Or no? Or are they just making out all the time? Man, pause it. I'm gonna tell you what, it's real hard to maintain the grid. The Justin, sir, I don't know what you're doing, but it's real hard to maintain a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pack. Damn. And he had to do that for years. They've shot this over years. His watch is nice. Oh, I thought this was supposed to be a spicy Colleen Hoover thing. Why are we not seeing any raunch? Oh, that's right. Sony wanted it to be PG. We wanted it to be PG-13 domestic violence movie. We didn't see nothing. We saw a hand go up the thigh. That was nothing. Where's the sauce? Especially after the chase and after the... She's pale again, guys. It's her mom's dying wish to take her to a restaurant called Root. Deep, guys. It's deep. Respectfully, love bomb. Told him he loved you after he boned you. But the ween and the vagine. And all of a sudden it's love? Please. Sorry, you forgot this notebook? She's tan again. This is a different... I can't fucking with the tan, guys. There's no way that they filmed the before and this scene. She was pale as shit. Now she's tan as shit? I'm sorry, stopped my timer. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I can't. That's... Get over me. My gosh. Oh, I can't take it. Get over me. The jackets. There is a lot of big... Oh, whose Carhartt jacket is that? That wouldn't happen to be somebody... Oh, it's her heart that she's looking at. This is the replacement for the hospital scene. What? Yeah. Is the hospital scene not in the movie? Teenage love. I kind of love that. I really do like the Isabella and Alex scenes. Ugh, fucking high school kids suck ass. Yeah, you're right. There is continuity moments. Yeah. The hospital scene, it was cut out. Yeah, you never see him at the hospital, but if he's a neurosurgeon, you pretty much are gonna live at the hospital, like, nonstop. You just back and forth or really close in... I genuinely think that this is the cute moon one. Yeah. Oh. I wanted to. Aw. What's with boys that wanna stay around? I had a couple Is it Owen Gray? It's Owen Gray? I didn't know he was in this movie. Or it's not Owen Gray, it's Owen Hunt. Owen Hunt. Huh, you made some cookies? Oh. Prickly pear, you nailed it on the head. I forget that he's British. So they're at Root. I almost drove to this restaurant, but I didn't when I was up in New York. But I think it's something different now. This is probably my favorite outfit of hers so far. It's like a leather top, and her hair looks really nice the way that it is. I want to know when they filmed these scenes at Root. Does anybody know? The the mom's like, "Oh." So we pausing it. So guys, we are at the part we're past the cookie scene. They were cooking cookies. They just rolled them up and put them on a tray. And now she's sitting at a table with her mom, the actress, and Justin went to go to the bathroom to go wash his hands. And the mom's like, "You didn't tell me you were," like she's drooling over it, which don't do that. If you're a mom, don't do that over your kids, like whatever. Um uh I'm about to hit the scene. I'm gonna restart it back up, but she's explaining to her mom, like, "Oh, he's got a good personality and stuff too." And just to let you guys know, we're probably gonna go for probably like another 15, 20 minutes here, and then I'm gonna pause it, and then we're gonna have to come back because I have clients coming up here, and I only had a couple hours to do this morning. So we may have to watch the other half of the movie at a different time when maybe more people can join as well. Yeah, I wonder why they didn't say cherry instead of apple. That would have been a good part of continuity. But maybe it's because there was 18 different people writing this fucking movie and making changes to where things didn't need to be changed. Ew, I do not like Negronis. Vegans. He's like, what can I get for you? Oh, but Blake did a good job with that moment. He's pretty. He's pretty. Okay, we shit on Blake, but she did a good job with this scene where she sees Alice. Maybe she's got experience in longing after people. I don't know. They're at the young scene. It's Him saying after the Marines. Hmm. Alex is such, they are killing it. Beacon's eyes get smaller every time. You guys are so funny. Isabella and Alex are they're doing so good. Oh, young love. No condom. I'm just gonna bust it. Oh, she does. Okay, good. We're good, guys. I love this outfit of Blake's, the leather top and the skirt when she's at the Roots restaurant with like meeting Atlas. Yeah, her eye makeup is too heavy, and it does make her look older. And also Feekins looks like his it's his eyes, like 8 years in the military, got out, went to Boston. Your guy. This went from, like, a cute moment to, like, it's feeling awkward. Are you with me as well? Like, am I crazy or is this like, it went from being genuinely, like, the moment, like, leading up, like, the buildup was perfect, and then it's the script, it's the talking is fucking ruining it. 'Cause she's just babbling, like, and the cadence and the just the flow is yeah, her eye makeup is too heavy. "Find me? I'm out with another dude, my dude." "Look me up sometime. I've got my boyfriend over there with my mom." "M'kay. M'kay." Okay, so I'm stopping it at the scene or I'm stopping this at literally it's 1 hour and it's right after she just met Atlas. There's a scene, it's like 1 hour and 57 minutes. Um, I do have clients today that I have to go and talk to. So far what I'm going to say is I think my takeaway, thus far is I see it, but It's something about the banter, and I know it doesn't have to be directly exactly what was in the book, just as long as it's around the right lines, but it doesn't seem like it flows well. I think it's odd that I think so far Jenny Slate sucks as an actress. Everything I've seen of Jenny so far, I wish I saw less. And I don't know if it's because she's not performing comedy, and I don't know if she's trying to take on a more like serious role, but she's not doing a great job at it. Continuity, I think, has been the biggest difficulty, especially me stopping and starting. And maybe it's because I'm not watching it all and just processing it. I'm doing it live with you guys, but the continuity of like we're pale in one scene and we're super bronzed in the next is throwing me off. Not just with Blake, but also with not just with Blake, but also with Justin Baldoni. And so there's that, and then it's like the editing is funky. Like, why is there like I don't want to shit on it. I know that this is Blake's version, right? Like, I don't want to completely just go, oh, I fucking hate Blake Lively because A, B, and C, and so therefore this is going to be the shitty take. I want to genuinely give it the best chance possible because I in the end, it's still something that Justin helped create, and they created all together as a team. So he directed all of these scenes. So even if it, but it all kind of comes down to the cutting and the editing and things of it too. So the flow of this movie so far has been odd, to say the least. Like, I think there needs to be more context. There needs to be more. There's a lot, I think, underlying that that maybe that's what they were relying on with the readers. I have never read the book. So me going in just knowing nothing and maybe just having known what I've seen in promotions of the film and what I've seen of like how it was marketed as this movie, not about domestic violence, but rather a movie about a love story. There's a lot that I feel like I don't know. And I'm like, okay, let me put this together and try and figure out what's going on. I will say so far, the things that I think have hit the hardest for me and have been great, is the acting between the young characters. Alex Newstetter blew it out of the park. He's doing a great job as a young, like you can tell he worked through you can tell he's got a natural talent for it. And the rapport and the chemistry between him and Isabella, even not just like in their makeout scenes and whatever, but even just in them doing the cookies and interacting and like the food and it flows well. Like they do a good job with it. And I think it's telling that I know that those were some of the first scenes that were filmed in this movie. And the rest of it was all kind of and you know what it kind of tells me? It tells me that hiring big actors, like big name people that were going to come in with their demands and their diva that brought celebrity status to this movie that made it bigger may have ruined it. And that it might have been like if Isabella and Alex played Lily and Ryle, I think we'd have a whole different, you know what I mean? Or a different Ryle, and maybe he played Atlas as the older Atlas. Can you imagine how this movie would be different? And I think if you found people who are genuinely good at acting and not just hired for, because it's also to that same kind of thing of like when you hire Jason Bateman, you're just hiring Jason Bateman to play Jason Bateman as this person. You're not hiring an actor to play the role. You're hiring the actor to put the actor in the movie. So Blake very much plays herself the same way in all the movies, right? So I feel like that's going to be hard to steer out of. But I want to see what some of you guys are saying. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you for being here. Lar, thank you so much for moderating this. And thank you for joining me and being around. If you guys want to watch along later, so you're more than welcome to. I will schedule in part 2. I can't guarantee it tonight. Let me double check with husband and see what's happening with this evening stuff, but maybe I might be able to do it later tonight. But I do wanna finish this out because I feel like things are about to get heated, but there's 1 more hour of the movie, so I have completely stopped it at, like, 1 hour and, like, 57 seconds, so this 1 minute and 3 or 1 hour and 3-minute timer is a little off. But I'll restart it up. I do wanna know what your thoughts are on the first hour of the movie, if there's anything I could have done to improve or to kinda help make the flow go a little bit better, but, um this is a little different than I thought it would be, to be honest, which is kind of it adds an interesting contextual layer. So, um, thank you for everything. What else am I missing? Let me look at my notes and make sure I didn't miss anything as well, but I I just yeah, we're just gonna stop here. I'm not even gonna lie. It's part 2 is coming, but are we gonna do this all again together, or do I need to watch this on my own and come back with a review? Maybe that's a good question. Um Let me know. All right, cool. Talk to you later.